Okay, back in my office here. I'm going to go over the three types of footwear that I wear up here in Alaska. In my office, I keep three types of shoes. Number one, you have the rubber boots right here. These are really good for the mud. It gets really muddy up here in October, September, even in November sometimes, but the snow's probably here by November. But in September and October, it's good to have a good pair of rubber boots for all the mud. Here are my snow boots, these cheap snow boots that I got. They're pretty good for getting me to and from work when it's snowy out. Here are my regular shoes. I keep these shoes in my office all the time because when I get here I want to put on some regular shoes so I can walk around the building and not have to wear boots of any kind that are uncomfortable. So I keep these here, and right when I get to work I take off whatever pair of boots I'm wearing and I put on my nice comfy K-Swiss shoes to roam about my office. Okay, I'm going to cut away here for a little bit, and this is the fourth kind of shoe I wear up here. It's kind of a hiking type shoe. You can see I put these rubber things, these cheap little things that help you get traction in the snow. I put them on there when it gets icy out, and I kind of have them on there for the rest of the winter. And I'll use these when there's not a ton of snow and I can kind of walk without burying my feet in the snow. But they're not bad little types of shoes to wear up here when it's kind of cold and a little bit snowy and icy. Okay, here I am outside now. It's about 5 o'clock. Take a look around. This is what it looks like at 5 o'clock in Unalakleet, Alaska. It's not really pitch dark, which is where I get confused from the basic opinions towards living in Alaska. The attitude is basically that it's pitch dark all the time during the winter, and here we are a couple days away from the shortest day of the year, and as you can see, it's not really that dark out at 5 o'clock at night. I usually get rides home because someone sees me walking and they pick me up. People just kind of pass me now here when it's negative 20 or so, and I basically march home in the cold temperatures here. But anyways, my hand's getting pretty numb right now as I'm getting closer to the post office. So 5:45 p.m. here in Unalakleet, Alaska. If you look outside, you can see the sun kind of setting still. I guess we really wouldn't consider it a sunset, but you can see there's a sliver coming across the ocean line there. So it's not completely dark even at 5:45 p.m. But you can kind of see the sky a little bit. You can see that it's not even completely pitch dark yet. Okay, it's about 1:45 p.m. here in the village. Starting to make my walk back home. You can see the sun there is a little bit up, but not really up. It never really gets very high in the sky, but I'm not wearing any gloves because I don't really care. And the wind's only about 12 miles per hour coming from the east. But right there, that building that truck's coming out of, that is the post office. It's about the halfway point from my house to the school. Okay, here is the official post office in the village of Unalakleet. You can see looks like it's a little bit bigger than a normal post office, but if you go inside, it's not very much different at all, to tell you the truth. Alright, I've got my mail from the post office. I'm now leaving and continuing to walk towards my house. The mail's not too bad. It depends on when the planes get in and if the planes get in. You can see from my hands they're pretty red. It's not a good sign. Most people wear gloves. I decided not to because what I usually do is I come and I walk to school with my hands inside my pockets, and they usually don't get much exposure to the elements. However, I'm probably going to turn off the camera pretty soon because I can't really feel my left pinky too well right now at this point. Okay, we are now officially approaching my house. It's been about a 10 to 15 minute walk. I finally arrived at my house. This is my driveway, which no one really drives in anymore because of the snow. I'm kind of slipping here as I'm talking. You can see it's kind of buried though, so you can't really drive down that. This is my house right here. It's the left part of this duplex here. You can kind of check out the sun here. I'm walking back through my snowy driveway. It's covered in snow. So I mean, you kind of look at it from here. You can't really see the sun, but you can kind of tell. As you look around the village, it looks like it's basically almost set. There's just a little bit of it shining out.